Hey Virgo, it's your turn. I'm Walker. This is Dance Walker Tarot again. We got some black sage here with some fresh ground myrrh. So, when I started making my little deck here, I didn't get as far as thinking about descriptions for my cards. I just kind of did the cards. I'm just gonna go with the standard kind of moon and the sun here that I pulled together to start off just to get into it. If I can make this a mini, would you guys like that? Do you not have time for like a 40-minute video of me talking? Okay. Anything that you couldn't understand. It's almost like, no, 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 it's more dramatic than that. Let me be even more dramatic than that. Hold on. Sorry. I usually do this already. Um, or someone just needs to get themselves some sweetgrass or some black sage because something might get you worked up or upset, and it's just you deciding right now in this moment that you're not going to let anything get you acting out of character. And there's like, okay, so you're going to go from not understanding anything if there's something that you couldn't quite wrap your head around, or it's like you have shark here with Embarcadero, which it really kind of snakes around the Embarcadero. It covers a lot of ground. It covers a lot of area. So, you might be dealing with a situation that you can't understand because it was more of a twisted web than you were expecting, possibly. But the moon and the sun here, I'm just going to say that you're going from understanding literally nothing about the situation to understanding everything about it and having very, very few questions left. Okay, by the end of this month or this period or next week. It's like all this ambiguity, or dare I say lies and deception, with the shark there, the Embarcadero, which if you oh, hmm huh, eagle here, eagle up right here. So, you're going to find a different perspective. You're going to find a different perspective, but you might have to seek solitude. You might have to sit by the ocean. With the eagle there, the advice is to suspend all opinions for just one day. Suspend all opinions for just one day. So, combine with the ladybug there, which says that there might be a lot of unexpected forms of support for you, or gifts, or an inheritance, or a wealth of information. Something that, like I was saying, that takes you from understanding nothing about this situation to understanding everything about it. And maybe you didn't know that you didn't quite understand nothing about it. I don't know, maybe you did. But for some of you, it's a dangerous situation with lava there, and you didn't want to really deal with all this chaos or all this drama. Or it's like for somebody, it's the intensity of the deception around you, or that someone has fangs, or I don't know, whatever it is, it's going to bring balance, unity, and harmony into your life. So don't be afraid of any new information coming in, and it might be from an area that you weren't expecting, or from someone you weren't expecting, or someone that maybe you don't even know. Like, if strangers are super kind to you this week, and that could be why that advice is there, is just to um, let maybe someone help you that you wouldn't normally converse with or something, conversate with. But there's unity here. Um, So, lava in reverse is suggesting that the second you stop resisting maybe this new information coming in, or if you were just like, I don't want to know, I don't want to know. There's a couple of things here that could be going on. So, advice would be if you're trying to get to the bottom of this from an intellectual place, it's not really, that's not how it's going to come to you. It'll be a combination of just literal information after a period of solitude, or your gut feeling lines up just in perfect timing, like in sync with whatever this is. I don't have no idea what I'm talking about, but you're going to go from understanding nothing about this to understanding everything about it. But what you're not going to do is go from person to person and, well, what did they say? What did he say? What did she say? What did whatever? That's not going to be helpful for you. The sun is going to come on its own. There's a divine timing here. Okay, with the eagle in reverse, this isn't for everybody, but you could find out that someone that you trusted, that was a friend or like a brother to you, was like an informant, or they were working for some like crooked cop or someone who was abusing their authority, or they were trying to attack people who, are leaders in grassroots community movements. And that might happen to be you. Or, like I was saying, you're going to find out that someone, wow. Like if you really hadn't have caught wind of some BS, it could have killed you, or you could have ended up going down like the wrong road. So, a picnic on Angel Island to me with the eagle in reverse. Someone was trying to abuse their power or misinform you. And there was a king, like, it's this, what not to do is go back and forth with something. Don't go back and forth with something or someone. And I pulled a couple cards about this, going back and forth with something, someone. It's not the perfect time to like sit on the internet all day and like trip out or overthink about something. And I feel like that will go in circles. It's like it will come as a divine message to you, maybe at the same time as a literal message from someone who you didn't expect to care about you or want to help you or something. Um, So, this going back and forth with someone, it may be because they're not honest. The well in reverse to me, that's the white well. That's kind of my Moby Dick. It's an obsession card. So, somebody's obsession got out of hand, with side effects may include. So, it could be someone you didn't realize had a really bad drug addiction and it was affecting the story you heard or the story they told, or it's literally just that and you're like, oh my god, everything makes sense now, like looking back on it, everything makes sense now. But it seems like there was two characters here that weren't exactly honest. We have the fox here with, you don't want to make me angry. So it could be this person was very sneaky, a fox like trickster energy. Or look at this little guy. Or they could have a long beard, or maybe they think they're a wizard, or they have a lot of gnomes in their front yard. Like they look like they would be really nice and personable, but there's something wrong with their eyes. Their eyes are like red sometimes or something. I don't know. That's creepy. You want to make me angry. So, without going too deep into it, that's a clue for somebody. Side effects may include, that's a clue for somebody who it's worthless to go back and forth with, they said this, you said this, wait, what day was that, whatever. Leave it alone, because if someone feels backed into a corner and they're like secretly part of some creepy patriarchal society or something. They may get their bros, or their bros may get their bros, or something. But pull another card on this. So anything that was confusing you, or if there was any confusion, it's going to be absolutely cleared up. Okay, so no worries. Don't resist it. Be open to unexpected forms of support from the universe, from people you don't know, or from people you didn't know cared about you. Gifts, monetary support, or um, making you feel maybe a part of a community when you were feeling left out or something like that. But there's a balance here. If it's not that serious, and we're talking metaphysical here, there needs to be a balance in your brain hemisphere. So sound healing, little dingy things. Suspend all opinions just for a little while. Stay open to learning new things, having new perspectives, and everything that you were wondering about, all the answers will be answered. There won't, like I was saying, there won't be any questions left. So, if you feel like being alone, be alone. You might not get the truth from whoever you're trying to get it from at this point. Oh, what did I pull? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. The Hermit card. Wait, Virgo. You're working on your inner workings. And all this chaos is a distraction from that. Anything that distracts you from you right now, that's a clue. That's a clue. Um, Today, tomorrow, next week. Ooh, boss energy. Boss energy. Tomorrow, it might happen tomorrow, or you get some information. Next week, ooh, even more next week. How about next month? Okay. Within the next month to 2 months, you're going to go from thinking you understand a situation to thinking you know nothing about a situation to understanding literally everything that was missing from that puzzle. And the end result is going from having, I don't want to say the wool pulled over your eyes, but somebody was really, really good at being deceitful. Or it's someone, it's like, if I want to get really over dramatic, beings of darkness who are posing as beings of light, and justice comes in. So all you have to do is relax, take yourself out of the situation, but be open to hearing new perspectives from maybe sides that you weren't expecting. Characters in this, as we have maybe could be talking about an Aries, Sagittarius, Leo there. Gosh, Libra, Libra, Aquarius. Um, kind of have all the signs here, all the signs here. So there may be different perspectives from like 4 different corners coming in that gives you finally that full picture, but you won't have to ask for it. All you have to do is do you, walk the line, do the right thing, work on your inner workings, and it will all come in with divine timing so that nothing's too shocking for you to like, I can't deal with this. Because it's with lava in reverse, you're already kind of having a hard time with how intense whatever this situation is, whether it's a love, a friendship, an environment, something like that. It's saying that the answers will come in divine timing. All the answers, maybe there's some questions you don't even know you have yet. Next week you'll have more, and by next month, the end of next month, justice, clarity, the sun. And there won't be anything that you don't understand about this situation. So have no fear. Don't resist change. It's literally all good. No guilt, no shame with the shark, and Embarcadero upside down there, shark snaking around. Covered a lot of ground, this shark. This shark has covered a lot of ground. They've covered all their bases, whatever that is. That eagle in reverse, if that's a clue for somebody. And if you do find out that someone has a drug addiction, it's time to stop either enabling or being around them. And maybe that's where the solitude comes in. But no more confusion. The truth has been obscured. Absolutely. I feel like there's been some sort of intentional interference in your life, and it's about to be brushed off your shoulder like dust, like it never existed, and you'll be made whole again. Like I said, this confusion or feeling like you don't know where the attacks are coming from, it might be coming from a different area than you thought. So, if you're dealing with blackmail at all and you have fire in your chart as well as being a Taurus, check out the reading about blackmail I just did. It's like you and someone else, like there are two victims here. Like you are a victim and someone else is a victim, but it's not quite clear yet. It will be. Just be self aware, but don't try to intellectualize this. It's going to be a heart over head understanding. Okay, information might come in and be open to it. But don't go back and forth with someone who is making things more confusing. So, just bottom line here, if something doesn't make sense, it's because it's not true. For whoever you are, you're the smartest one in the room, right? So, like, let's not. I don't think you are known for that, but you are. For this might be random specific. Then this might be random specific. Okay, so if you don't understand, that means you're not getting the full story. Period. And that goes for this. That goes for everything. So for the rest of your fucking life, if someone tells you a story and it doesn't make sense, it's because it's not true, or they're leaving out some glaring details. But that will all be figured out. You don't have to figure it out. It will be deposited nicely, freshly in your lap by divine timing. Okay, so you don't have to force anything. Seek solitude, walk the line, and don't try to force anything. Justice will be done by the end of all of this, and I love that for you. Whoever you are, I love that for you. So hang in there, okay? All right, Virgo, I'm Walker. This is Dance Walker Tarot. I really tried to make that a mini. I swear to God, I really tried. But bottom line, no worries, okay? See you for the next one. I am Walker. This is Dance Walker Tarot, and thank you for listening.